Outsourcing and crowdsourcing are two forms of MIS management strategies. While both of these strategies involve using outsiders to receive help on a project, there are many differences between the two. Outsourcing occurs when one company hires another company to complete or work on a subset of a project. Often, the second company is located overseas and is chosen for its talent or cheap labor. Outsourcing allows a company to delegate a portion of their project to a different company who can do it better and/or cheaper. The biggest difference between outsourcing and crowdsourcing is that while outsourcing delegates to a different company, crowdsourcing delegates to unrelated individuals. Typically, crowdsourcing is achieved via the internet and can be paid or unpaid. Many individuals like crowdsourcing because it allows them flexibility and freedom to get their work done. Companies like crowdsourcing because it allows them access to some of the smartest people in the industry without having to be geographically located together. This being said, however, crowdsourcing is not a beneficial strategy for every company.
To go further into crowdsourcing, in an article we found how crowdsourcing went wrong if not implemented well. The article discusses how the company Quirky, that believed in open innovation, used crowdsourcing for developing its products. Quirky developed a platform that connected over 1 million members who were able to invent and contribute to its products. They promised their members to produce as many of their ideas as well as participate in many decisions in the product development process. While crowdsourcing seemed like a great idea for open innovation, it led them to bankruptcy. With poor managerial control, the members had too much of a say in the company.
So now we bring it back to take a look at the few reasons why the startup failed and why it was a poor example of business management. First of all, the company had no real exceptional products, just a few okay ones. Second, the company seriously lacked good quality control by allowing the community to contribute too much. The third reason is that they failed to reach economies of scale because the company had offered too broad a range of products in categories with relatively high turnover rates. And finally, Quirky had a poor sense of member management, which in turn brought the community and the needs of the startup into conflict. As per the article, the, quote, rise and fall of Quirky shows that open innovation-centric business models come with their own risks and constraints. By attempting to open innovation in its extreme, Quirky's pioneering path has helped lay a roadmap for future open innovation success, especially if companies can avoid the hazards and pitfalls laid out above, end quote.
Management of MIS is very important, especially in the case of Quirky. When we follow their footsteps and don't balance IT strategies and the organization's business strategy, the alignment will be skewed. You will end up in the long run keeping calm because you're going to crash and burn. Their consistency in relationship and human assets was too far-fetched. They tried to reach too far with too many products and too many promises. In the end, it was a mistake putting too much trust in Quirky. Should have known better. When it comes down to it, management of MIS shows that you can't just wing it. Sometimes you have to learn from the pros. They use the runways to rise instead of their pocketbooks.
In summary, the 2009 startup Quirky developed a platform to connect the company with outside inventors and product contributors. This group grew to 1 million members, creating over 100 products and raising over $180 million in venture capitalist funds. This was a great idea to have the consumers influencing product development. However, the members had a wide variety of ideas and markets for new products, and in turn they felt the right to decision-making power. The problem laid in the experience of the members, who lacked skills in new product development. This led to many good ideas, but no extensive breakthroughs, mainly incremental improvements on common products. The immense variety of product types and fields spread the company too thin, undermining Quirky's attempt at quality control and achieving economies of scale. A risky situation is created when a company uses crowdsourcing for professional information, relying upon skills such as new product development from a source that does not necessarily possess those specific skills. In hindsight, Quirky should have listened to the ideas, critiques, and product information and development from its members, while also retaining control of strategic business moves such as quality control and company product width.